Hey guys, if you're new to this channel, my name is Pratik and today we are going to discuss how we can web scrape videos and information from my YouTube account and how I can post a tweet using this information automatically using an Azure function. Alright, let's first switch to my Visual Studio Code editor and see what the script looks like. So the complete process is divided into 4 steps. First step is to collect data from the YouTube. For that, I have written a function getYouTubeVideo, which will basically do an invoke web request on my channel's page and filter out a video and select one random video out of it. If I run this part of the function, you will see it has now selected a video and a URL, which is a short URL. The second part of the video is to select a random video with the title, which is already done in line number 25. The third step is to compose a new tweet with some hashtags. If I scroll down, you will see here, I'm basically using the title and the video URL to compose a new tweet. I will search for the keywords like PowerShell, Cloud, Azure, AWS, or automation in the existing text, and I'll try to put a hashtag sign before that. The next step is to authenticate and publish that tweet. For that, I would need some API tokens and keys. To get these credentials, you have to log on to apps.twitter.com and create a new app, under which you will get an option to create these credentials. Once I have the credentials for authentication, I'll use a function which is available on TechNet. I'll share the link to this function and the complete module in the description of this video, which will basically help us tweet this information to my Twitter account using this OAuth credentials. The main reason to create this script was I wanted a method to automatically post my YouTube contents to Twitter. Previously, I was using a website called IFTTT, which is if this then that. But I was looking for a recipe which can automatically tweet a random video from my YouTube channel to a Twitter, but I was not able to find that. So I thought this would be a best opportunity to see how I can create such a functionality in Azure function. All right, now we have our script in place. Let's switch to our Azure portal and see how to create an Azure function. I've already created an app service plan, and there is an app service which I've already created. If you want to know how to create an app service, please see my previous video. I've already created a video on that. I'll share the link in the description. To create a new functions app, first of all, click on this functions button here and then click on this plus tab. You'll see a couple of functionalities available here. I want to create a time triggered function which can run in a set interval. Let's suppose for 2 hours. For every 2 hours, it should tweet up content from a YouTube channel to Twitter. So I'll click on a time triggered function, but you'll notice there is no PowerShell option available here. For that, I have to enable this experimental language support. Once I've done that, I'll see PowerShell here. I'll click on that. I will provide it some suitable name. Let's take YouTube-Twitter. This is a format for a cron function, which is in seconds, minutes, and hour format. So I'll change this to 0 and put an -6 here, which means it will automatically post my content every 6 hours. I'll click on create now. When the Azure function is created, you will notice a code editor window will open, which will have a basic write output command in it. First of all, you have to make sure you have all the dependencies loaded into the Azure function. So if I go back to my script, you'll notice I have 2 dependencies. First of all, I need authentication keys, and I need this method called invoke Twitter REST method, which is available as a module which I would be needing to upload in Azure function. So first of all, I'll go to view files and I'll click on add. I'll create a folder here, modules, and I'll invoke Twitter APIs. This is the name of the folder in which my module would be placed. This is exactly like modules are placed on your system. Once that is done, you'll see a modules folder has been created, and it contains a subfolder called invoke Twitter APIs. Once that is done, I'll click on upload, and I'll upload this module from my local machine to Azure function. I'll also go back to my code editor and copy the complete script from here, switch back to my Azure portal and paste the complete script here. I'll hit save, go back to my modules, Twitter APIs. Let's refresh this function first. All right. Here you go. Your module has been uploaded now. So we have our module in place. Now we have to also make sure we have the access keys and security tokens available. For that, go back to your Functions app, click on Application Settings. If you'll scroll down, you'll see an Application Settings tab here. Here you can create any environment variable which you want to use in application tokens. So for that, you can see my access key and secret tokens and everything in clear text. If you want, you can use these, but you won't be able to hack me because I would be definitely going to change them. All right, so this is how you create environment variables in Azure function. And since I have pre-configured them, so I don't need to save them. If you're creating them new, you have to save them, and then you can jump back to your Azure function. All right, so I think I'm pretty much done here. I'll hit save and let's see what we have here. So this is my log streaming service where I can see what is happening when the function will run. So I think I have my modules in place. I have created and configured my environment variables in application settings. So I'll straight away go and hit run. The moment I hit run, you will see my Twitter invoke Twitter APIs module would be automatically loaded from the modules folder we just created. It will trigger this time triggered function. So this time we triggered it manually, but it would be automatically scheduled in every 6 hours, and it will automatically publish tweets on your using your Twitter account. So for now, I can see it is completed without any failures. It shows success here. You can also monitor this in this monitor tab. So this may take up to 5 minutes to load, but that's okay. We saw that in the log streaming service, it was working fine. All right, so let's go to my Twitter account and see if my tweet has been posted. Here you go, 1 minute before a tweet has been posted, which basically was generated from an Azure function which fetched data from YouTube channel, select some random title and a URL and posted it to Twitter using an Azure function. So guys, I think that's all. For more PowerShell tips and Azure function related videos, please subscribe to my channel, and until then, stay tuned. Bye.